Yes, thank you very much, madam. Uma madam, are you there, madam? Uma madam. Hello. Any other officers? Any other officers have joined, please? Any other officers have joined, please?
Oh,
सर योगेश सर तो इधर सर योगेश सर
आवाज नहीं आ रहा है।
मेरा आवाज नहीं आ रहा है Anybody can hear me? Am I audible?
आवाज आ रहा है सर, आ रहा है,
आ रहा है राइट ओके ओके योगेश सर इधर आ Okay, we will wait for 5 minutes and then Madam is there, ACM Trivandrum Madam is there. We will ask her to start the session. I will wait for 5 minutes. Everybody mute their microphones, please. We will start the class after 5 minutes. Waiting for 5 minutes. We will start the class in 5 minutes, please.
ओके सर, ओके।
So those who are in the group, you would have already seen that we have new divisional railway managers. So most of them are NF HAG, that means non-functioning HAG rank officers. They have been posted as DRMs. Some 30 to 30 DRMs have been posted. So today that orders have come. I posted in the group. Please read that also. They will. This may be one of the questions. Who is the DRM and what is the rank of the DRM? So most of the DRMs now are NFHAG, that is higher administrative grade. HAG means higher administrative grade officers. NF is non-functional. That means they have been granted HAG, but that is non-functional because of just like MACP, what you get in MACP like that. So most of the orders are NFHAG officers who have been posted as DRMs. You please read that. Plus one more circular we have posted today, very important, that is clarification regarding eligibility of filling up CCTS against that 10% LDC. Most of you, your people under your control, if you are CBSR, CPSR, CRS or CTTIs who have passed the exam, you will know that there are many people under you who are in 2000 and 2800 grades. So those who are under 2000 and 2800 grades, CCTS and senior CCTC or CCTS, they can write if they are 2 years service and if they have a graduation in any field, then they can apply for this directly for this 4 to grade 4 to 10% LDC, only 10% LDC they can write. So if there are 30 posts, then 3 posts will be that LDC they can write if they have graduation and 2 years of service only. So many of them, if they are really competent, they can get double promotion. 2000 वाला जो 2000 में है वो 2 साल किया कंप्लीट किया तो वो एग्जाम लिख के अच्छा किया तो वो 4-2 में डायरेक्ट बैठ जाएगा. So this is one of the advantages. So okay, let us start our class session today. Very good evening to our officers. Right now I think only Srimati Meenambal, ACM Trivandrum is there. She has been in our group for a very long time, and we congratulate her on becoming ACM. She was ACM in headquarters Chennai, and now she has gone to Trivandrum as ACM. Welcome, madam. Welcome to any other officers who are there. I have invited Shri Ravi sir, ACM Sikandrabad, Srimati Suchitra madam, ACM again Sikandrabad, Mr. Yogesh, who is ATM Rules Headquarters Hubli, Srimati Uma madam, ACM Bangalore. So many of them are yet to join. We don't know whether they will be joining or not because of their tight schedule and their their job requirements. Any other officer is there in now online, please, other than Meenambal madam? Okay, nobody has joined. We will start the session. Madam, very welcome to, warm welcome to you. You can take the microphone. You can start telling the students how to prepare for the Viva and whatever knowledge you can share with them. Meenambal madam, please take up the mic.
Good evening all, and once again congratulations for becoming clearing the exams, and I hope you all will become ACM one day or other day, and I wish for that also. And I am very thankful to Balaji sir for inviting me, because he is my guru also. Till today I am in that group, and whenever there is any doubt and all, I directly ask him rather than searching the manuals and circulars. Thank you once again sir for inviting me. Actually, I have participated in 2 Vivas, and both the Vivas were very interesting to me, because if we say anything wrong or blah blah in that Viva, we will not pass, that is for sure. And those who are taking the Viva knows better about us, and then only they are inviting us, and they are asking the basic questions of where the station or the last working post is maximum they are asking. And you be thorough with your subject and tell whatever you know. If you don't know, please tell that we don't know, and we will get you into it and we will study it. Don't go there and say X or Y to any answers. You be answer specific. You be in proper uniform and wish the officers before starting of Viva. And Viva will be peaceful only. Be calm, relaxed, and then have a good Viva session. And 99% mostly about your subject. Your last working place will be asked. And so be thorough in your subject also. Later, if anything comes, no, I will interfere. Balaji sir, please continue, sir.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. நான் பார்த்துட்டு கூப்பிட்டுமா சார்? நான் பார்த்துட்டு கூப்பிடுறேன். நான் பார்த்துட்டு உங்களை கூப்பிடுறேன் சார். ஓகே சார், அனுப்புறேன் சார். தேங்க்யூ சார். ஓகே. Thank you, madam, for those very kind words. We are very happy. So now I will leave the field open to anybody. Anybody can ask questions, and madam will try to answer as much as possible. because at the end of the day, nothing like a real this thing. So we ask madam, you can ask questions to madam. Anybody wants to ask questions, you can just start yourself one by one and you can ask the questions. Anybody has questions regarding the Viva, you can open the mouth, you can open the microphone and you can start asking. Anybody having questions? See, you are all going to be officers. You should have the guts to, yes, madam, this is my doubt. This is the this thing. You should have the guts to speak up. The reason why we have made this Zoom session is for you to ask questions. If everybody is keeping quiet, then what is the point in making this Zoom session? Madam has come spending so much of time, energy, and effort.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir. Your good day, please.
Madam, what are the common questions you are usually asking that want to know?
Usually the panel will be of 3 persons. Our PCCM will be there, personal officer
Yes.
will be there, and one officer from other department. Normally it will SC officer or somebody like that. The usual questions is about yourself only they will ask. They will ask you to open up only first. And they never pressurize you. They will make you relax and they will ask you to open up. So if you are thorough with our job as a supervisor or as a person in which department, goods parcel or booking or in office you are working, your basic questions will be from there only. After that, they may ask what are the improvements we can do in that so that the image of railways will come up. If you have any suggestions, they will accept it. Even if you are not agreeing with them and we are sure that what we are telling is right, they will accept it. They may cross question you, but they will accept it. And also every officer will ask 1 or 2 questions about your caliber and your, as per your upper and all, everything will be asked. But normally it won't be a tension Viva. The Viva will be normal only. They will make us relax and then only they will ask questions.
Madam, how much marks will be allotted for Viva?
Out of 20.
Apart from APR and service record.
I think 20. I don't know exactly. That is in the circular itself, I think. I will check and tell you.
Service record is 25, madam, allotted and 25 for Viva.
Maximum.
Passing will be 30, 15, 30. So in that, how much will be allotted for this intersection and how much for APR, any service entries, performance, this appearance.
That will be by the interview panel only they will do, but they will allot maximum marks according to our performance. For that I am sure.
Oh yes, ma'am. Then one question may be there always that they may ask why you want to become ACM.
That is our dream come true for becoming an ACM. As far as I am concerned, it was like that only. Because when I joined railways itself, I got we were taught that when you become excel in your subject and in your job, you can become achieve as an ACM. I have wrote for 11 to 12 times. I have passed 9 times. But only after 11th only I got it. But it is my aim to become an ACM. I have become. So and they will also say that you will not get in your parent station or where you are posted also. That are all they will tell. But it is we to describe why we want to be an ACM.
Usually the reason why the usual reasons why we want to be ACM is what is already given in the Google. That is, I want to improve the railway revenue. I have seen that I have potential to improve the condition of the railways. So these are the normal things which anybody will tell. Anybody who Google's ChatGPT will tell Indian Railways, so much of things can be done in Indian Railways. We can think about improving the revenue of the Indian Railways. I have huge aspirations to improve the working system. All these things you can usually tell, but at the end of the day, everybody knows that why you want to become ACM is because of your own passion to become an officer. You can always say, I want to become an officer because my dream is to become an officer, but in the process I will also be serving the Indian Railways. I have so many plans which I would like to implement, like that you can say. Yes, this is what I think. Anybody else, any other questions?
Thank
Please
you,
ask
sir.
your
Thank you, sir.
questions. Anybody, any of the ladies here wants to ask questions? You should ask questions. Be happy to ask questions. See, even if you are not in this Viva panel, you can still ask. Priya Nair, Asha, so many ladies are there. You can ask questions. What is the use of simply keeping quiet? One CCI Sholapur is there. You have to ask questions. See, it is a different matter. If you can ask how you wrote the exam and passed the exam, that you can ask. Madam, can you please tell me how did you prepare for the exam? Because there are four or five people here who are not even who are ready to write the exam next time.
So preparation of exam is, as far as 70% is concerned, it is a basic knowledge. We should know the working of railways very nicely. And I think that our group is giving all the circulars, all the MCQs and everything. And nowadays, being the MCQ, you have to know the rules thoroughly before doing anything. You have to be the basic. If you ask for a cancellation fee for second class, you should be at any time. Even in the sleep, you have to say what is what. And the same for goods also. So 70% oil AC and all, whatever is the there is a nearly 100 or 150 question papers, questions in the OLSC site of our railways and all. Only from that only it is asking that out of sure you will get it. For accounts and personal, 30% is for ACM. That also is MCQs are basic for SF5, SF11 like that. And what are the suspense account like that in accounts and all, which we can see. These are all the basic questions. And for commercial, you have to be thorough with your knowledge of what is the railway routes. If you ask about section 61, what is it? If you ask about section 154, what is it? You have to be ready with it. Because all the answers will be my MCQs and we are all confusing also. Even the right thing which we know, we will always be wrong in that out of tension or something. So calm and quiet and write the exam. And one more thing I will say is, you please read the timetable. In the timetable, the notes are there. There are basic questions are from there only for passenger and up to luggage booking and parcel booking of and HCD booking also, dog, pet and mall booking. All the basic weight and minimum charges are everything you will get from, and cancellation fee, refund and all the pre-postponement, postponement rules, everything, LCC, everything you will get from timetables also. Timetable is a layman language book which you can read, and from that also you can score. This is my experience. You can, and for 30% GK is also there. That is also important. For 30% GK plus accounts plus personal plus OLSC will give you more marks than our commercial subject itself. So if you are thorough in all those things, 30% also you can very well clear. And SARS group is very helpful, and every MCQs comes from personal department or accounts or this, everything is useful. So please go through that MCQ links also. They are all, and practice well. You can very well succeed.
Okay, thank you, madam. And anybody else has got questions, you can ask. This is an open session where you are supposed to ask your questions. What doubts you have to ask. I know that out of 14,000 people in the group, only not even 30 people have joined this, but that should not deter you. Your goal is to become that ACM or whatever. So there are a few ladies here also. You can ask your questions. Keeping your mic muted is not good. You are.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, I'm CLA. I'm not from commercial. Like my parents were commercial, but law assistant. And I have cleared the exam. I would like to know how challenging is the job, especially for ladies. Hello.
It's not challenging. It's only interesting. We have to make it more interesting.
Okay.
अगर आप
Okay.
उसमें यही देखेंगे कि रात हो गया वैसा हो गया तो ही लेकिन वो तो इंटरेस्टिंग जॉब ही है। हम
हाँ।
जब भी काम कर
Yes.
सकते हैं हम कर सकते हैं, रात हो या सुबह हो।
Okay. Okay. No, but like
So nothing to say
accident
that
होता
you are a
है.
promotive officer, so your privilege is somewhat less and no. As an officer, there is
Okay.
always a privilege, and we can
Okay.
enjoy that privilege also. And the job is not that challenging. What we can
Okay.
do, and we can give our input also, which will be helping for our railways to develop. So I don't think that it is difficult
Right.
for ladies to work and all. It is not gender biased and all. Everybody can work.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, anybody else? Any other questions?
One question is, at, in Western Railway, there are 10 posts for ACM. Am I audible?
Yeah. Yeah, you are audible. You ask your question, you are audible.
Yeah. Yeah. So there are 10 posts, and what will be the criteria? Because many people are saying only the top 10 will be taken in this because this is seniority based. Hello. Hello.
Madam, may number, madam? Madam, ACM madam? I think she's on a call or something. Okay, see, as far as 70% is concerned, 70% is basically seniority based, and whatever we had one leeway, that is that 80% are outstanding. Now that is also removed. Some people have gone to court. We don't know, that is sub judice and not fit to talk on this panel, because we are following whatever the administration says. Right now, those who are senior only will get in 70%. However, in 30% you still have a chance. So interview for 70% and 30%, there is no change. Only the exam paper pattern will change a little, but as far as Viva is concerned, whichever, whether it is 70% or 30%, the modalities will be the same as far as Viva is concerned. So what I suggest is, the very first thing I tell in every speech is, do not aspire to be ACM, AOM or APO or whatever. Your only goal should be to get your knowledge. By knowledge, I mean the most basic personal branch clerk or a goods clerk or a senior DOM office clerk, that, or a station master or a TI or a commercial inspector or a CBSR, that level of knowledge you should become pakka. They don't want you to have officer knowledge. They want you to have knowledge of your current position. Okay, so if you people do not know the basics, that is why I always share that 1157 page book, that is complete pro CC notes, goods, coaching, then personal branch subjects, all those things. You should know everything. Yeah, you should know coaching, you should know ticket checking, you should know DAR, you should know HOER, pass rules, leave rules, roster, this thing. Yeah, you should also know how to, what is goods, what is, you know what, Indian Railways gets 75% of its revenue from freight. Yeah, and 99% of the railway people don't know freight. Why they don't know freight? Because they're afraid of goods. Just because they're afraid of goods only, I started my classes with goods only. Always I start with goods, because I'm very strong in goods topics, in coaching also. But I start with goods, because whenever you study, remember these things. Finish the most difficult one first. If you get up in the morning, do the most difficult thing first. If you want to ask your wife, today I want 10,000 rupees from your bank account, you give me, don't postpone it till late in the evening. Ask that question first, because that is the most difficult question to ask. Then the next question will be asking your supervisor for 5 days leave. Like that, you have to prioritize your working and reading in such a way that you are doing the most difficult thing first. Goods, freight, you think it is difficult. It is all in your mind. It is your brain. and people tell I don't have time sir, मेरा शिफ्ट में हूँ, हर एक दिन बच्चे को स्कूल में छोड़ना, बीवी को ऑफिस को छोड़ना, बाद में मेरा काम करना, खाना, everybody does that. Do you know even President Trump and our Prime Minister Narendra Modi sir have only same 24 hours, but how are they managing the whole country, the whole world, everything? Do you think they are having some magic? No, the magic is time management. If you can manage your time and if you can manage your stress, these two are the goals which you have to develop. Time management and stress management. If you can manage stress and if you can manage time, then nobody can catch you. But you people are all giving alibis. What is alibi? Alibi means karanam. Karana korta idhivi. We are giving some excuses, lame excuses. मुझे बहुत सारा शिफ्ट है सर, देखो मैं गार्ड हूँ, टीएमआर हूँ, हर दिन गाड़ी में आना हुए. All this is all really not working. There are so many people who burnt the midnight oil, who burnt, sat under street lamps or under hurricane lamps and become IAS officers. You Google and see. People with cancer, people with blind people, deaf and dumb, handicapped, physically challenged, they have become IAS officers. After all, becoming an ACM is not that difficult an exam. The only thing you people should do is these two things: stress management, time management, and a positive attitude. If you have positive attitude, stress management, time management, anything anybody can become. You won't believe, when I started this group on 14th of July 2022, there were only 10 people in the group. Kitna? 10. Today it is 14250. 14,000 आदमी है ग्रुप में. कैसे? That is perseverance. That is a grit and determination of one man. And so many people helped me by sharing their PDFs, immediate circulars. आज का सर्कुलर आप कैसे आ जाता है? मेरा भगवान देता नहीं मुझे. People like you are giving it to me. We are giving everything to you. I have made so many videos, so many notes, so many quizzes. If you do everything diligently, spend 1 hour a day. That's what I'm telling. हर एक दिन 1 घंटा आपका AOM का, ACM का प्रिपरेशन में आप डालो, 100% आप हो जाता है. Okay? Anybody have questions? You can ask, madam. ACM madam, are you there, madam?
I am there. In between, I got a phone call and I just went out. I'm here.
Okay. Anybody has questions to madam?
Can I repeat that question to ma'am?
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
ask.
please.
Namaste ma'am.
नमस्ते. हिंदी में नहीं बोलिए अगर इंग्लिश में दिक्कत है तो.
हाँ नहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, वैसे तो दोनों ही चलता है. Myself Ashish Mishra. I am from Baroda and actually I am working in PPM. So there is a question that in this at Western Railway there are 10 posts for ACM.
Yeah.
So there are rumors that only the top 10 people will be selected. So is this the situation, or there is any chance for others also after 10?
As of now, for 70%, the rule has come that there is no outstanding and the senior most who have passed will be selected. I don't know whether there will be a change in rule or not. But if you get selected or not, you be updated with your knowledge so that you can fight for railways at any time with anybody. And you can at least guide some of others also. See, this is right and this is the railway rule. But I wish all.
Anybody else has any other doubts? Anybody else has doubts? Anybody has doubts? Nobody? Yeah, Priya Nair. Go ahead. Unmute. Priya, unmute and speak. Priya, unmute.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, madam. I'm Priya Nair.
Good evening.
How did you, I just wanted to know, how did you prepare for your exams? How much time you spent and how you prepared? Basically.
Basically, I didn't say that I have prepared.
Hello? I can't hear you. Hello?
Just wait a moment,
Hello?
Priya, just wait a minute. I
Okay,
think
okay.
Madam is not
Okay,
there.
okay.
She might have taken a call. She might be taking a call or something. Just wait.
Yeah, Priya. Basically, I am also a housewife and then also working 24 into 7 for railways. Before becoming ACM, I was SMR commercial for Trichur. Trichur is the station where all the officers used to come for Guruvar visit and all. So I don't get any sadness
Yeah.
Sundays.
Okay.
And
Uh-huh.
as what Balaji sir said, I never given 1 hour, 2 hour time for examination. Whenever I get a circular or not, I will make it just in a diary. All those things
Okay.
and all the basic things of cancellation fee and that all I used to do. You may think it is a job. I used to write as an imposition for 10 times. Cancellation for second class ticket is 30 rupees. Like that
Okay,
only I
okay.
studied whenever I get the time. I never
Okay.
spent 1 hour continuously. Only for the previous
Uh,
2 or 3 days before the exam, I used to wake early and do my studies. That too before my kids and all wake up. And I never say that I have done a continuous research study and all. But I studied whatever I know and what the surplus I am getting. I used to write the important things in the diary so that there is a
Okay.
change in siding charge and all. I can refer my diary and check what is what and all.
Okay.
That's all
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anybody else has any other questions?
Sir, now at present our operating ratio is how much, sir?
I have to check up, but it is hovering somewhere around 98 if I am correct. If you take the pensions and other things, it will go up to 102 also. But I think it is somewhere around 98. That means to get 100 rupees, we are spending 98 rupees. That is the condition of Indian Railways. I will share you the budget paper is there with me. Last time, some time back, we were discussing it in one of the groups. I will share the operating ratio. I think it is somewhere around 98, if I am correct.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Then one more, sir. This AOM, this prescribed uniform, sir. Now we are getting a uniform allowance. So we are stitching that white pant and white shirt.
For officers, there is no uniform as far as I know. No officer is required to wear a uniform unless they are in the territorial army and they go for active duty. So only TA personnel have to wear uniforms as prescribed by the government, but otherwise I have not seen any circular anywhere where officers have to wear the uniform. Madam, any idea?
I don't think
No,
it's a
sir.
uniform for officers.
No. I'm not asking for officers, ma'am. For SMRs.
For attending the interview.
Attending the interview.
Attending the interview, what is your basic cadre? That uniform only is needed. You
No,
are from
nowadays
SM
that
cadre means you have to be in the SM uniform only. You are from a commercial cadre means you have to be in commercial uniform.
white shirt and white pant. About somebody is telling tie to be wear, coat to be wear. So no idea exactly what will be. We are now getting the
That
uniform
is about the
allowance. So,
2002 circular will tell you railway board. I think 11 of 2002 with details about the uniform and all.
okay.
Which you will share in the group.
Whatever is the prescribed uniform for your cadre, if there is a winter uniform and a summer uniform, depending on the date of the interview, if there is no separate summer and winter, then your basic cadre, if you are in the station master cadre, then it is white and white. Wearing a tie, wearing a good shoe, having your coat, tie, all these things are basically more or less your presentations that you can do. But don't overdo it because you are not going to a wedding reception.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
So
a circular 2
optional.
of 2009 which gives it. I will share in the group also.
Okay, please. And madam and other colleagues, I think this session is going to end. The same link you please join. Madam, please join in the same link, madam.
Yes, I will try.
My dear colleagues, please join in the same link. I am ending this session.
Hello.
Yeah, नया session उसी उसी लिंक में नया सेशन में ज्वाइन आ जाइए। Close this session. This session I am closing. Around end. Okay, welcome back everybody. Good evening everybody again. Thank you for joining. Yogesh sir, namaskara and warm welcome to you. Yogesh sir has been known to me for decades. When I went to multidisciplinary training school at Dharwad, he was a very good operating instructor. He is very good in rules, and he is now ATM rules headquarters, Hubli, Southwestern Railway. Warm welcome to you, sir, Yogesh sir, and pleasure having you here. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us. Warm welcome again, and please address the students, sir.
Good evening, Balaji. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible. Welcome, warm welcome.
Okay. Very good evening to all. I think around some 10 members are there on the meeting.
Yes, sir, very few people, but I am recording it. 24 jana idare, but I am recording it.
Okay, fine. Thank you, everyone. I congratulate everyone for having passed the examination of AOM or ACM. I wish everyone should get selected. Of course, it is limited to the vacancies. So others will be for next time. And this is a 70% selection. Everybody was wondering why everyone was called for the examination. So this time Railway Board has changed the rules. So all the eligible candidates have been allowed to write the exam. Thereafterwards, they have given one circular stating that after the examination has been passed, in the next level of selection, the seniority will be counted. So that means among the passed candidate, the seniority will be drawn. Then they will be having the weightage of the seniority. That is the criteria now. That is the process of selection. So as Balaji sir was asking me to brief about how about the Viva was it will be. So with my experience and the whatever the information knowledge I gained with my colleagues, I will be sharing. Number one, the Viva was will be of personality test. So normally there will be 4 members in the committee. All 4 will be PHOD. So the PHOD of the respective department, like PCOM and PCCM, both will be there. PCPO will be there, and another one PHOD will be there. Everyone will ask one or two questions, usually not more than that. And PCPO will be asking you the questions about your career, about your appointment, and where and all you have worked, and what is the purpose of writing the examination, and what you want to do after becoming the Group B officer. So normal, that is the normal questions. You can be prepared. Question answers will be differing. In my opinion, we are all writing the examination for our progress career progression, and what you will do after the selection. So that is definitely we will continue to do with our honest working. So that's all we can say. You please be short in your answer and be confident. And your appearance should be good. Be in your uniform, whatever the supplied uniform is there. In that you can present yourself. And usual questions are about the common sense, and how about will be your approach towards solving the problems. Like what are the challenges of our loading pattern? What are the challenges of running of trains? What are the challenges of public complaints? Like this. So they may ask the questions in these matters normally. There will not be any deep questions like what this act says, what that act says, what is the rule number, what is it, like these questions, deep questions will not be there. So always it will be general. That is only to judge your the confidence level, your thinking level, and your the common sense. So that's how they will normally ask. Deep questions will not be. And the person who is the respective PHOD, like our own, maybe from operating and commercial, so they will be asking the relevant questions of their own department. And the other person, like maybe from mechanical or maybe from electrical, so usually they will try to know your knowledge about your technological know-how, like how best you are in adopting the new technology, how best you can use the systems, the computers, like this. One or two questions they may ask. So what is the system is being used for knowing the maintenance of the tracks, the our railway lines? That is called TMS, track management system, wherein all the SSCs will be checking their weekly schedules, and they will be feeding the data in that. So that can be viewed by everyone, including the railway board, zone, division, everyone. Like this, every department has their own systems. We have FOIS, ICMS, and Consult, like this. Every department has the systems. So how best you are in the systems. What are the systems you know, that much only. You need not be very deep in that. You can say what are all the systems you are already using, like COIS you may be using already, FOIS you may be using. Those things you can say what are the fields they are available, and how you are using. That's all you need to know. That you need not know all the systems, whatever is available in the railways, because it is like an ocean. We need to know what is relevant to us. So that much only you can say, whatever is known to you. So that's how the questions may arise from the PHODs. Usually, in my experience, there will be only few questions, not very difficult questions, very simple questions. It is only presenting yourself. I am repeating again and again. So it is only your personality test, and how best you are, how confident you are, like that. And being an officer, you need not know everything. The officer needs to know how to extract the work from the staff. That should be the skill of the officer. So how best you are in those skills, that they will judge by your behavior, by your talking, by your gesture, etc. So that's how they do. And about the process of selection, I think there are 25 marks. in the 25 marks, there are again bifurcations like your seniority, your SR, and the awards, whatever the outstanding remarks have been given to you. Those things will matter. So everything has its own limited field. The marks will be awarded on that. So I hope everybody will do well, and that's all I wanted to tell from my behalf. Now you can have any queries, questions. You can come up so we can discuss if at all anything is possible to from my side to resolve the doubts. Anything I will try.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for the very, very nice information. Anybody has doubts, you can please ask sir. Sir is the highly trained instructor. So he has got the ability to give things in a concise manner and in a manner which everybody can understand, because he has been in the teaching profession for a very, very long time. So anybody has got doubts, you can please put it across to sir and he will resolve it. Anybody, please. Anybody can unmute and ask.
Okay. Any other office?
Sir, actually,
Huh.
sir, actually, one question usually asked is, if I do not know the answer to a question, they ask a
You can
question.
say, okay, that's true. You can say, I do not know the answer. No issue.
Okay.
Because, as I said, officer need not know everything. So many times, whenever we are going to the PHODs, any meetings, so we will go with the preparation. We will take our inspectors, so they will give you feedback. With taking the feedback only, we will be presenting in the meeting. And if anything is not known, there will be no issue. You can say, I do not know the answer. No issue.
Any
So
other
that will
questions
be.
from? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please tell, sir.
So that will be your boldness. So it will be definitely it will be accepted.
Thank you, sir. Any other questions from anybody? You please ask your questions. If there is any questions, you can ask. See, the forum is only 20 people quorum, but still any doubts are there, anybody unmute and ask. Otherwise, we can close the session.
सर जी नमस्कार.
हाँ निशिकांत
Sir,
तिवारी नमस्ते बोलिए.
yes sir. Sir, I am asking one thing, sir. The selection is totally based on seniority. If the person is sitting on the bottom in the result, there is any chance to be selected?
हाँ we cannot say he don't have any chance. Everybody has a fair chance. The
That's
marks
why,
will
sir.
definitely be.
That's why, sir, I am saying they have called for six times. The result has been declared for 6 times. But the seniors are very few. 10 posts, maximum 10 posts is vacancy is the only 10 posts. Then how much the last person is expecting to be selected?
That depends on what is the difference of marks to the first person and last person. If there is a difference of marks is only within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks, then there are very fair chance for everyone. If the difference is very huge, then there will be very minute chances for the person who is having a lesser score.
Sir, mark has been deviated, sir. Only 60 marks is required for the calling of the.
Normally,
plus seniority. Yes, sir. Just like I have got 90 marks. There is no chance for me, sir. 90 marks doesn't matter. If the senior has got the 60 marks, they have the priority for selection. So here I am.
That is true. That is true. In the 70% examination, that is the criteria. But before calling for the examination, Railway Board has given up that. This time they have called everybody for examination. After that, they have sorted out the seniority. For 70%, that is the criteria. The senior most person passes.
I think that is the matter of concern, sir. Because of the sitting on the bottom.
See, that is my dear Nishant. That is not the purview of this discussion.
Yes.
We are for the administration. Whatever the administration at this moment in time has notified, we are going according to that. So, sir has no answer, I have no answer, nobody has answers, we are not debating on it. This is not a debate. The rule stands at the moment of the Viva, whatever is the rule in force, we are pro-administration. We are all pro-administration.
Yeah, we are bound to railway board rules, whatever the rules are framed time to time. We cannot question on that.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, Ale, that's okay. That's okay. That is your concern. You ask, no issue.
No, I'm asking only one thing, sir, because the person is sitting on the bottom, because 6 times they have been called, so they have the chance to be selected or not. That's only one thing, sir. I'm not asking about the administration.
No, that again
No.
depends on so many things, Nishikant. See, there was a
Yes, sir.
famous story that the top five people were going in a car, and suddenly one tree fell, and the top 5 people could not reach the interview in time. So sixth man became the senior most. Fate will play games, or on the day. See, there are so many times when the PHODs on the panel may not be ready to give to the topmost person, even though he has got marks, because he may be unfit otherwise. We do not know. See, this is based on suitability also. Not just suitability, it is seniority, suitability also. If the administration finds that the number 1 person or the number 2 person cannot handle that job to its satisfaction, then they may not be able to give that many marks, and we don't know what is happening in the Viva room. So don't always go in the negative fashion. Always think that even if the last man will win. If you see if you see my audio on why I started this group, have you ever watched Olympics? In Olympics, everybody knows that the first seed. If you see a tennis match, you'll know that seed number 1, Roger Federer or Steffi Graf will always win. Then why 50 people are fighting for that? Why they are fighting from round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, and all that? If you see a Olympic village, there will be 30,000 people there. Why 30,000 people are there? Only 1,000 medals are there. The thing is competition. It is called a competition. You have to give your best. That itself will give you confidence to do better the next time. It is a sportive spirit. It is a spirit of competition. It is a spirit of trying to become better. So do not take it that wo kurchi mera hona hai. That is a wrong thing. Our government decides certain things. Sometimes it is based on suitability and seniority. In suitability you will get luck will play a role. The officer and the person who is attending to their chemistry will play a role. There are so many things that are there here which we cannot talk here. Intricacies. It is called intricacies. So many things will happen.
Yes.
Always go with a positive attitude that yes, if not this time, next time. And one more thing is, think of the Olympics. Everybody participates. That is the most important thing. Okay? Don't have a negative attitude. Go with a positive attitude, and all the very best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's correct. Balaji has explained very well. And anything may happen. It is just like a cricket game in '83 World Cup. India was nowhere in the place, but it became champion. So the senior persons will be knowing, who have heard the commentary in the radio. That time they must be knowing. Okay, well, let us all try for that. We'll hope for the best and do the best from your side, whatever is possible.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, Yogesh sir, we want some your experience and knowledge. You have whose knowledge for supervisor duties and SMR duties? Some enlightening, some answers, sir.
In
For
the sense,
supervisor duties, SMRs or TIs.
yeah. See, now, for the supervisors, from the point of view of supervisors, you are asking me.
SMRs or TIs duties, sir.
Yes, that's true. So now, first thing, as a supervisor, they are the middle management group and a very vital group. Very recently, you must be aware that Railway Board has proposed to create a sufficient number of supervisors post. Very recently, just within 1 month back only, and they have asked for what is the requirement of supervisors, because they are the key persons who will manage both administration as well as the staff below, and they should have the stuff of their knowledge which can be useful for the administration as well as for the persons subordinate to them. So managing is a really tough job for supervisors nowadays, because everybody, any officer, anything he requires, he will definitely contact. First, he will come in the contact of the TIs or SMRs or other supervisors, and he will ask, so what are the data, like how many trains passed in your particular station, night how many trains are passing, and what are the difficulties you are facing, if yard constraints or anything is there, any difficulties have been reported by other staff to you, like this. So that data you have to get extracted from your station, then you have to feed them. So for supervisors, what I mean to say, always you have to maintain your coolness and don't be in a hurry. If at all any data is asked, something is asked from the office, you can coolly say, this you need to extract and give you feedback, and you seek the time, whatever the time is required for you to give the data, information. And many times you will be given with the task of multiple tasks at a time. Really, that is really tough. It will be. You will be asked to do the inspections, and you will be asked to do the accompanying the officers, and you will be asked to do some official works also. So at that time, managing will be difficult. Then you should be bold enough that time to tell that you have been given the so much, whatever the work, that you, after finishing, you will be able to attend to the second work. Always you should have the priority of urgent and important works, and non-urgent, which are not urgent and which are not important. The four categories of work. So after making the four category, then you find which is urgent and which is important. So those items, important also number one, urgent also number one, then definitely you can give them priority for that. If it is number one in urgent and important in the important list, it is number least number, then urgent work you can give the priority. So like that, you have to make your own category of parameters you have to be adopted for us addressing to the tasks. So that always depends, differs from person to person, but from another person. We need not have abilities. Everybody has their own, not do all the things. So normally we call jack of all, master of none. That should not be. We should be able to handle certain things perfectly. Perfection, that word I should not use, because perfection is, again, it is debatable, it is very difficult. We can only try to go near to the perfection. There is no perfection at all. So there are the mistakes will definitely happen many times. With everybody it will happen. The cleverness will remain. You accept the mistakes if it all happen, and go forward. Don't see back for the mistakes what are already happened. So that much only I can say in general. Because if particular task, if particular problem, difficulties, if you are asking any question for that, we can have one-to-one discussion also separate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Any other person has any other doubts? Anybody has doubts to sir? Madam is also there. Meena madam is there. Any other officer, sir? Uma madam, Ravi sir, anybody is there, sir? Joined? Okay. Any other doubts from anybody? You please ask. Anybody has? Yes. Anand, ask. What is your doubt?
Sir, after becoming AOM, maybe they ask question, what improvement will you do? What will be our answer?
So this question will normally arise So you can, you see, it is very difficult to answer such questions because you don't know what is the area of work of a AOM. And without knowing the field, you cannot take a judgment. So there you can say, sir, I will continue to do my service sincerely and honestly as I am doing early. So I will continue to do that. So if they ask for specific problem, then only you go for the answer. Like, what are the constraints we are running in the trains? So you have the constraints at the terminal stations. You have the speed constraints at the guard sections. Like this, such questions you can answer properly, directly. If they ask after becoming AOM, what you will do? So I will continue to do my sincere and honest duties. I will continue, sir. That much will be the sufficient answer.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, any other doubts? Any other doubts from anyone? Or we can close the session.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
Sir, I'm having a doubt like whether all the members will be called for interview on the same day, sir.
Madam, first of all,
Usually-
when you are in a meeting, you have to introduce yourself. That is the number one thing you have to know. Sir, I am so and so. Good evening, and then you can ask your question. Please ask, madam.
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm CTA Secunderabad, sir. My name is Lakshmi.
Very good evening. Okay.
Yes, sir. My doubt is.
You asked the query already.
Yes,
That
sir.
whether on the same day all the interview will be conducted for all the candidates, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 90% it will be so. If at all the candidates are in large number, then only it may go to second day. Otherwise, it will be 90%. It will be on the same day. It will be completed.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And for how long it may last, sir, for each person? The interview
It's a
normally.
good question. Correct. It is a good question. So normally it will not go beyond 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes range it will be, you can take. So for going inside, for wishing everyone, sitting, and your giving introduction, that itself will consume at least 3 minutes. So thereafterwards, question will start. So every question will have 1 minute duration. 1 minute is a very long duration actually. So normally, one or two questions only will be asked, not more than that. Every officer will ask either one, at the most two questions.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Please be brief in your answers always. Be bold, be clear, as short as possible. Give the answers. That's best. Unless they ask to explain something, don't elaborate from your side only.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
sometimes maybe, sir, sir, it may be asked sometimes from where are you and what is the specialty of that area or any place may be asked.
That will be normally PCPO will ask such questions only about your career, when you are appointed, your area, what is famous there. These are all general questions. Don't think that general question you may answer. They may not be knowing the answer. So they may not be knowing the answer about your native place. They may ask. They may not be knowing that, but they will see how better you are presenting that your place. That one to know that skill only they will be asking such questions.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
So most of the time it is your attitude that counts. How you are presenting yourself and your attitude. Sir, that place is waste, sir. It's a very small town, sir. All these things are negative traits. So don't try to use negative traits and present yourself in such a way that see, those grunts and all those things should not be there. Whenever you speak to an interviewing panel, your speech should be in a flowing way. That is why I always tell, whenever you attend a Viva, you ask your wife or your brother or your sister or your colleague or somebody to make some mock interviews. You already know how to make mock interviews. You attend 4 or 5 mock interviews so that you know how to enter the room, how to sit on a chair, how to have eye contact with the interviewees, panel, everything like that. So each and every point counts. So mock interviews are a very good way, and you can even ask your officers help to in that regard. So you can ask your colleagues or somebody also to conduct a mock into maybe your TI or maybe your commission inspector or somebody who knows the rules, something like that, so that you will know where your pitfalls are, where your positivities are. Anybody else has any questions, sir? Any other questions? Shall we close the session?
Okay.
Okay, sir.
34 members were there. It was a good session. It was my pleasure to share my experience with you, and I'm very thankful to Balaji for calling me, for interacting with all my colleagues. Thank you very much. Balaji is a very knowledgeable, very well versed. Even commercial, any problems are there, any doubts are there, I am contacting him for the rules. So he's a well-known person in the rules. So having his company in these sessions is really made all these people to pass the examination. What I feel. So he has put a lot of effort by making the group and conducting the sessions, sharing the knowledgeable letters, everything. So I thank Balaji also for this, and everyone for attending. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the
Really,
kind
sir.
words.
Thank you, sir.
Madam,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much,
Meenambal
sir.
madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Meenambal madam, vanakkam. Thank you very much, Meenambal madam.
Thank you.
All of you for once again and congrats second chance. Good evening, Yogesh ji also. And I wish
Good evening.
do well, be positive.
Thank you all.
Good evening, sir.
My deep sense of gratitude to Yogesh sir and Meenambal madam for having taken up so much of time and addressing the gathering. Thank you all. Thank you one and all. I'll be uploading the video on YouTube and sharing the link also in the groups and to all the officers. Thank you one and all. All the very best to each of you to attend the interview. Do not go to the interview with the intention of passing. Go to the interview with the positive attitude. Everything will be right. All the very best. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I'm leaving.
Thank